Okay.
Is anyone coming to your mind, Anne and Miss Hill?
Sorry, I didn't know anyone can help you with this narrative, because I just think that this person must have knowledge to talk about this nest, and I think that we just ask Anne, because this is your major, I think. You work on this, and yeah, I think that you work on this for a few. You have some more, to have much more information to share, and then you can help us. If you have a story or any information to share, we will make another tab support that question 2 or 3 or 4. Maybe as I become our update.
Okay, let me have some time to read this question. I don't think it must be a scientist. It could be a farmer, or it could be a teacher or anyone else who represents and who understand really well the connection between food, water, and energy.
Yeah, that's right.
So I think a farmer can represent for this case.
Yeah, I think so, because you said that the farmers are the most vulnerable people.
Yeah.
In the food chain.
Yeah.
So I think farmers should be our priority.
Because these days in the climate change context, the connection between the food, water, and energy is really important to the farmer, and they get better understanding, and they know better the importance of these factors that have tremendous impacts to the crops every year.
How about people who work in local authority, who contribute to delivering agricultural products for farmers to companies?
Well, I think it's definitely fine if he or she can understand really well the connection of the three factors.
So,
or you can choose a person who is a consumer, the person who does not know anything about the connection between the two parts.
I have a friend who is working as assistant in environment college of university. Her specialization just about soil. In yeah, something like that, just about soil. Is it okay? Or do we need to have think about the person who have the knowledge about agricultural products?
That's a hard question.
Huh.
Mao, what do you think?
I think each area has also has farmer societies that that we have some groups of farmer can be representative for this kinds of person, because you know that agriculture is very important to the Mekong Delta, and
Yeah.
it's also gets a lot of money for Vietnam.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Farmer
Yeah.
society, it mean hội nông dân is very important.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that.
Yeah. So farmers, the source of food, and they are the group that will really firstly suffer from uh, the change connection of the food, water, and energy. So if any change, if any like negative impacts from the connection of the three factors, so they will the very first group that have suffer from the change.
Definitely agree.
So Miss Hill and Rosa,
Yeah.
what do you think?
So I agree with Miss Mao.
Okay, so let's put farmer in here.
Yes, farmer.
Farmer.
Because they
Okay.
are direct factors suffering from the climate change and their food chain.
Yeah, yeah.
And can you make specific, because the farmer is general.
Rice farmer.
You see,
Well,
You need
the
a
rice. Okay,
specific.
rice farmer for rice and aquaculture. Aquaculture is also the same. Like a fish farmer or shrimp farmer, they also suffer the same things, like the rice farmers from the climate change. I mean,
Which one do we choose? Only one or
A group of people.
where we gonna talk about farmers in general, about agriculture and aquaculture.
but I think that we should choose one of these, because if you choose both of them, it's hard for us to make an interview, because they work in different fields.
Okay.
Agriculture only, I think.
All right. So let's say agriculture.
Yes, it's better for us.
Okay. So now create a minimum of 5 interview questions to ask this person to better understand how their story relates to food, water, energy topic.
So do you think your crops have been easier now than in the past?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This means we ask the students to make a comparisons between the crops in the past and the present ones, and maybe we ask them, and the present crops are to do, easier to do, or more difficult to do.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So,
how can we make an easy question so that the student can understand?
uh-huh.
So maybe we do. Do you think your crops is easier than the ones in the past? Your recent crops?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes.
We are discussing about the relation between food, water, and energy.
Yes, but we start with this question so that the farmer think of some trends, some difficulties, and then we continue with another ones.
Yeah.
Of course, the farmer must have some. No, it's not easier.
Can we ask them about how much water they use for the crop every day? And
so this is question 2.
yeah, and how
much water?
how much water they are using they use every day for their crop? Is it okay?
Yes, how much water do you use for
Is
a
that your
typical
question?
Then the last one, then yeah, you're missing the before last.
Okay.
The last one.
Last one's in plural form, I think.
How
Okay.
much?
Yes.
How much? How does their crop? How does their yield change? The yield. We talk about the yield.
Use. Is it the amount of water?
Yes. No, the yield. The how can we say the word yield?
Yeah. It's you. Yeah, you.
Yield.
So you mean like how have the yield changed
Okay.
over time?
Over time.
Is that your question?
Yes. Good job. You're right. Is it okay?
Yes.
I remember that when I studied my first major in agricultural college, I had a field trip to farmers. I had interviews with farmers, and I am trying to remember the question that we asked them at that time.
What was that?
We asked them about the cost for their crops per month or year, and the profits that they get.
Okay.
This one you use as the interest.
So
it is the amount of their product after they harvest their crop, the yield.
Yes, okay. And then
we also ask them about
now what's about
what are you thinking, Anne? What are you thinking?
Sorry.
I try to remember,
but
well, so you want to ask like
can you give the question to focus on energy?
So let's say how much do the water and energy affect your crops and cost?
What kind of machine that they use during their crop? What kind of machine? Because the energy, the machines need energy.
And how much raise it okay. How much raise okay. And we next number 4 with another
Okay, so
question.
number 3, we asked about the water and the cost of water in energy. So it included
Okay.
the energy, the machines.
That's the cost, the crops and the cost.
Yeah.
How much
Okay.
how much they need to pay for their crop every month or year, and the profits that they get.
I have a question.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's my questions is rather difficult for the farmers. I want to mention about the trademark of the rice in Mekong Delta. The question is, should the farmer in the Mekong Delta build the trademark for the rice to be to have a stable place in the world market to be competitive to Thailand rice?
And who help them to spread out their product over the world? Who will be the
Yeah. That's a good point. A good question. I like it. But can you explain like how does that relate to this topic, food, water, and energy?
Yeah, it's
We
okay.
talked
It's
about the
okay.
connection between the 3 factors.
You mentions the water, energy. It's
that's the
about
food
food.
chain. You know, and do you know the definition of food chain?
Yeah.
Yeah, how can I say that? You got my idea that, and
Yeah, but we are talking about the connection between the food, water, and energy.
Yes.
Trademark is really important for the rice in Vietnam because we are the top 3. We rank number 3 of the biggest exporter of rice in the world. But in terms of quality, we are.
I think that we just ask the farmers something about self energy material, self energy saving facility for the crops. I think because this is in modern life, most farmers can have the way to save energy and water. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's somehow related to question. Continue to the question number 3.
Okay.
So, like, how do you what?
deliver
How do you better improve?
You mean like reduce the cost and increase the benefit, right?
Yeah.
Reduce.
By water users, water and energy users.
Is saving devices. I think.
Is that
Saving devices are water and energy saving devices.
Okay. Yeah, actually, we can use some machines and devices to reduce. To make a better uses of water and energy, but we have better other ways also. Also, we have other ways to do that also, not only machines.
I think that's the farmers know how to use how to save water and energies in their crops, and besides they try to use some devices which is we call this the energy saving devices.
Okay, energy saving.
Yeah.
Yeah, energy saving. away.
Is that energy saving engines?
Yes, good. Thank you, An.
So how about who are supporters? Who are their supporters when the water when there is when the pollution water pollution is more serious, getting more serious? Who are their supporters? Okay.
The supporter.
Water, because the water pollution is a hot issue, and they and water direct effect to their crops. So in case the water decrease the quality, who will be their supporter to ensure that their crops happen smoothly?
Yeah, I understand your question, but I'm thinking about how to write a question.
We have time left.
Okay, so let's say, who do you think you need support from
Yeah. Or who do you think you can
to
count on?
sustain the connection
From
of food, water,
Yeah,
energy? Is that your question?
good question.
Good question.
Okay.
Excellent.
Now, can we go back to your question about the trademark? Mao ơi.
Hello, Mao.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question about a trademark, but how do we link it to the topic food, water, and energy?
So when you focus on the trademark, that means we must use how can we use the energy to make it organic than using so much chemicals.
Yeah, yeah.
You mean that it relates to technique?
Yeah, got it. Um,
Or
so let's, this is a hard question. So can we ask the farmer, do you think trademark can um, uh, well, make a better use of energy and water for safe food?
do you think a
Maybe,
trademark
yeah.
can make a better use?
What? Who drawing something?
Oh,
Mao, is the question okay, Mao? Oh, she
we
left.
can ask them. Do you have any knowledge about the relation between among food, water, and energy?
Yeah, what do you know about food? About the connection between the three factors like food, water, and energy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because when they have a good knowledge about that, maybe they know what to do to improve their crop, because they realize.
That should be question number one.
Yeah,
What
because
do
they
Yes,
you
good.
realize
This
the
is the
importance.
first question.
about
Yeah.
the relation,
The connection
among food, water and energy. Okay.
Globally, regionally, during the time period of 30.
Okay, my friends. Maybe you guys can email each other just quick ideas on 3 and 4. And yeah. Okay. How did it go, everybody? Sorry, that was a quick breakout room.